Hello everyone, it's Sherry. How is everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Thrifty Thursday. So this is where I come to you every Thursday and do a little video and show you what I found in the thrift stores this past week. So I've been going to a couple now because I found a new one. So I've got lots of I think a lot of stuff to show you today. And I will have Maria from Maria's Miscellany, my friend. She is also usually does Thrifty Thursday, so I'm going to have her channel link below so you can go and check out her thrifty goodies also. So thank you for being here. So yeah, so when I show you things now, I'm trying to be more organized than I used to be. Like I would just come in here and show you my thrifty goodies and tell you what I was going to do with them. And now I'm still doing that. But I'm also, if I have something that I'm putting in my shop, I try to have it listed before this video so that when you see this video I say, yes, this is in my shop and you're interested, then you can go check it out if you want to. So anyway, in that regard, I have these two little, I saw these at the thrift store. They're so cute and I love Beatrix Potter, so of course I had to get them. And they're just two little, see my hand? They're two little mini Beatrix Potter books. There probably was a set originally, but this is all that was there. And so this is the Peter Rabbit, and this is the Tale of Ginger and Pickles. And it's just a little kind of this cardstock cover with the, with like, you see in any other Beatrix Potter book, but in a mini version. And let me see, I don't remember if I saw a copyright date. I think they are vintage, but I don't remember the date that I think if there was a date, if I found a date, I put it in my listing. So, yeah, I don't see one right off here, but I think there's a little bit of wear on this one right here on the edge, but I just like to let you know exactly like what is what on things so that if you get it, then you'll know like they're not in, like this one looks like it's imperfect. There's no writing or tears in here. And this one really looks perfect. In fact, I don't even want to open it too much. There's a little bit of wear here on the back, I guess. You could say from somebody opening it, not me. But, and there's a little bit of wear on this edge right here, but otherwise it's a little bit of a, I mean, you can't expect things to be perfect. I mean, you can, but if I say they're perfect, but usually I say expect wear. They are, from a thrift store and they've been around for a while. Oh, this is my own dish that I put these little, what is this, Fire King or something, a little dish I have, can you see it? Can you see my pattern here? You probably can't see it. I don't want to tip it because I don't want to dump everything out, but I just put this in here. These game pieces in here to be able to show you the game pieces that I've collected from thrift stores. And I just, I think it started with the Monopoly pieces and then it grew from there. And I thought, well, I was going to put the Monopoly pieces in my shop by themselves because there's too many in here for me to do anything with. I was going to do a little craft with them, but I was like, well, when I started really collecting them, I thought, well, let me just put them in my shop. And if somebody wants them, and I saw actually, I think on Pinterest maybe, where someone had bought some, and they put these colorful game pieces for their game room in a big glass jar and filled, I don't know how many pieces you have to buy to fill up a glass jar, but anyway, it was so cute. And I thought, well, isn't that a good idea? If I had a game room and I wanted to decorate, if my kids were younger or even if they're older, it's just a pretty thing to have in your game room. But anyway, people make charms and bead dangles and all kinds of things, crafts with, even earrings, just whatever things. People do so many amazing things with different things that you craft with. So I've been finding like this is a cute little thing. I don't know what game it's from, but isn't it cute? And then I just found a couple of fish from that fishing game where you catch the fish. My son used to have some with a little, it was like a magnet and you put the little fishing pole down and you catch, that game that goes around in the circle and you catch the fish with a little magnet fishing pole. Anyway, I don't know if these ever had a magnet in them, but this little fish, I think I have a couple of little fish in here. There's some pieces from a Connect 4. There's lots of dice in here. Lots of the metal Monopoly pieces. The hotels. Here's a little wood piece. I don't know. That's the only one. Just a random little wood piece. Here's some older dice that looks like an older one. So all kinds of stuff. Here's some this is a Snow White domino game. Or maybe some kind of Disney domino game, but you get the idea. Oh, here's another fish. Here's a cherry from, what is it, Hi-Ho Cherry game. So all kinds of crazy stuff in here, but I thought that would be fun to collect some of these in case I want to do a craft with them. And also I'm sharing them in my shop. This is a game piece. I don't know what game it's from. Maybe you recognize it, but I just like all the colors, and I think it would be fun to make something with those. So I'm collecting some for myself, and I have some in my shop. So the next few things, let's see, I have these pillowcases that are in my shop. It's going to be hard to show you a pillowcase in this camera, but I'm going to do my best here and just share with you these pillowcases that are in my shop. And got my allergies, of course. It was a bad allergy day. It must have been high pollen. I had to take 2 allergy pills today. Okay, let me show you these flowers. I just thought this was so pretty. And I try to get 2. Like if I see both of them, I'll get them. But if I don't, if they're so pretty, I can't leave them behind, and I just get the one if there's just one, and I put it in my shop. And I think people like these because I've been selling them. And you can use them for a pillowcase, or you could use them for crafting, you know. So anyway, I just get the ones that really jump out at me and kind of give me a, wow, that's pretty feeling, you know what I mean? So this one's in there. I have the measurements and everything in my listing. And if there's anything on it or anything, everything's been washed when I bring it home. Even though it's clean, it looks clean when I bring it home. I just like to wash and, you know, have it freshly laundered. But this is another pretty one. Isn't that pretty? And then this one here. This is 2. It looks like 2, but I think it's just 1. And some pillowcases are really weird shapes. Like usually I find standard, but I think this is the one that was a really long and narrow, not necessarily narrow, but really long, like maybe a king size pillowcase or something. But isn't it pretty? The yellow and lavender together. I thought that was so pretty. So that is in there. And then a couple of aprons I found recently. This is a big kind of full length one. A red and white gingham on the bottom. Here's the bottom, and then it has a waist, you know, with a tie that you tie around your waist. And here's the top part that goes, you know, over your chest, and then you tie it around your neck. And you have a little Kiss the Cook apron. I thought it was so cute. I had to bring it home. Whenever I find an apron, it's kind of the same thing, because I find aprons, so, you know, once in a while, but if they don't have that kind of like extra special kind of, wow, that's really cute, or wow, that's really something different and pretty, then I don't get it, you know what I mean? So this one I thought was, first of all, it looks brand new, and the second, it was just super cute. So it is in my shop. And then this one looked also brand new. I don't know if it is, how old it is, I can't tell, but it looks, well, you know, it looks like it, you know, like these could have been around for a while, but never used, type of thing too. This one has Calphalon, and I'm not sure how to exactly pronounce that, but the, you know, the cookware brand. And so this is that from that brand, I guess, but it's very long. And I mean, a woman could wear it, but this could definitely be, I think, worn by a man too. It's kind of a denim feel. It's got a very long, you know, tie that ties around your waist, and here's the neck, and it has like one of these adjustable things that you can adjust the this strap that goes around your neck, and it has, I think it has a pocket here. Yeah, it has one big pocket in the middle of the front. So anyway, I thought this surely could be worn by a man too. So anyway, it was so nice. I was like, well, I have to put that in my shop. there's no, you know, no question. Okay, so the next couple of things are just kind of fabric pieces that I picked up. So this is like, I see these once in a while, and I've never bought one because I say to myself, when I see it in the thrift store, I say, that's a smock. I don't need a smock. But look at this fabric. It might even be feed sack. And I looked at this carefully after I got it home, and I thought, well, I think somebody maybe made this, you know, so it very well could be feed sack fabric. And I thought, well, you know, why am I not buying these? Just because it's a smock, and I don't want a smock, and I don't really want to put a smocks, you know, in my shop. But the fabric, I keep seeing these fabrics that are so pretty. Like this one has a pocket, and this fabric I love. It's just so different, and it is cottony feeling. But if you can see what I'm talking about, see that there's two pockets, one on either side, and I can just picture somebody wearing this. Oh, and I like the buttons on this one too. It had these kind of different buttons. See the pattern on that one? So if I do take this apart, which I probably will, there's a pin here for some reason. I don't know why. Safety pin. But yeah, I could just see my grandma wearing this. So anyway, I know my grandma used to wear house coats around, I believe. I remember seeing her wear house coats sometimes. So this reminded me of my grandma's house coat. And although I think this is probably prettier than her house coats. And so I got it just for the fabric. I just thought it was so pretty that I would like to, you know, do something with it. And then this quilt was there. It's a little, kind of little quilt. But it was so pretty that I thought, you know, if I cut this up, I could do something, make a journal cover. Actually, this one was, the thickness of it was kind of like almost perfect for a journal cover, where you could have like a soft, kind of almost padded. See, it's got this soft fabric. This was probably made for a baby because it's got this soft pink fabric on the back. And here's the back. You know, it has little ties, the little white pieces that come through, like right here, to make it look like a little stitch. See them all over. You know, I just thought this could be journal covers. You know, cut up into journal covers. So, and I have never made a quilted, actually from a quilt. I've made a pieced, you know, scrappy pieced together journal cover before, but in fact I think I still have one or two in my shop, but I have never made one from an actual quilt like this, already pieced together and cut it into and made a journal. So I figured, I thought this might be the perfect thing, along with my other quilt pieces that I have in my shop, some of the tattered ones. I thought maybe those would be fun also to make into journal covers. So that's why I bought that. That is for me to craft with. Oh, and I picked this up. I don't think I showed you this yet. This is, oh, I got this at Dollar Tree. That's what it was. I was like, you know what? I think that would be really cool. This is non-slip rug underlay, you know, that you put under a rug to keep it from slipping around on the floor. And hopefully that's not causing too much glare, but can I get it out of the package? I just thought this would be fun to cut up. Let me get it out of the package real quick so I want to see what it actually feels like. Okay, it's kind of rubbery, but I still thought, I think I'm going to try to coffee dye it. I think it would be fun to see if this coffee dyes. It is very rubbery though. I didn't realize it was so rubbery. I've never bought this before, so I was like, I want to see what I can do with this. But, you know, wouldn't it be fun if you could use this in your layering, like underneath, like, you know, how you'd use corrugated cardboard underneath layering for a cover, or, you know, anything, a tag or whatever, clusters. I thought this would be fun to use, and maybe if you can coffee dye it, you could really give it a vintage look. You know, it might almost look like burlap or something. Not burlap, but you know what I mean. It just looks something like, it wouldn't look rubbery. It would look like kind of like cardboard, or, you know, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like after if it will absorb any coffee. So I'm going to let you know on that. I'll experiment for you and come back and let you know if this takes coffee. And maybe somebody already knows and they can let me know, but I think that would be fun if it does take on the coffee color. So that was another thing I got. And then, I don't know how thrifty this was, but I went to Tuesday morning. I don't go very often because I know I'm going to buy something there. But I am able to control myself now because, I mean, I always did. But their prices, I know you've probably heard other people say it, but their prices have gone up. So since, you know, the pandemic and everything, I guess maybe they can't get the prices that they were getting. right now, or maybe they never will. Maybe they just need to make more money and so they can keep the store open, right? I found these two. I always go in and I pick out everything that I like. Then I put most of it back and narrow it down to what I really like and what I think I will really use. So this is the French. I mean, it has a Eiffel Tower here and like a Paris kind of postmark, and I hope this is not making too much glare for you, but here's the different papers in here and all the little, let's see, I'll show you the, okay, I might have taken it out and moved it around. I think I took these out and looked at them because I was so curious when I got home. I wanted to take them out. I just love scrapbook paper. Like this is a double-sided, and I wanted to take it out. And I took it out and looked at each piece and what was in here. So like these are probably stickers. Let me see if it says right here what's in here. But should I open it, you guys? You want me to open it real quick? Let me open it. I know I already did, but you guys, you weren't there when I opened it, so I just kind of flipped through here, not like detail, but see how pretty the cut aparts. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? So yeah, that's another reason to narrow things down now that Tuesday morning, because their prices are a little, actually quite a bit higher than they were. So some music. Anyway, you can see how pretty that one is. And then this other one, I love the retro. When they have retro, I will definitely look at it because I do want to make some cookbook journals, and sometimes just a retro type of journal is really pretty. So this one is called Country Kitchen. This one's Echo Park. The other one was what was that brand on the other one? Oh, the other one's Echo Park too. So these are both Echo Park. Tuesday morning. Trying to see if this one says how many pieces. This one says 150 pieces, and it is thicker. This one's quite a bit thicker than this one. And they had some real nice papers there. I think they had some graphic 45, but I think those would cost even more than these. So I was like, but I like these the best when I was there. So this one, Country Kitchen, I love this one. I love this one. Look at the stickers here. Look at these ladies. I love the retro ladies, and then all the little farm type things. So, a recipe cookbook journal would be awesome with this. Here's all the papers, but I'm going to flip through real quick too to show you a little bit. These are like punch outs here. These are punch outs, and then there's stickers that you saw. Here are some papers, some solids, and some decorated. Really pretty, right? These are milk caps. Look at the farm, down on the farm, cut apart. So anyway, I thought that would be fun to use eventually when I get around to it. So let me put those behind me, and let me check my time because I have a little bit more to show you if I have time. All right, so I've got quite a bit of time. So this is from my new thrift store that I discovered around where I work. And I got this, first of all. This is in my shop. This is a rice bag, and I've sold one of these before. When I saw it there, I was like, oh, cool. I sold one before. Maybe I could sell another one in my shop. So this is going in my shop, but they put everything in there that I bought. So let me see. Let me get all the goodies out of here. What did I buy? What did I buy this day? Everything is in here. Most of these are crafty items that I'm going to use, but a couple of these things are going to end up in my shop. I wanted to, you're going to think I'm crazy, but yeah. Let me see what I got here. Lots of fun stuff. This place has just the coolest, like, crafty things. These are both in my shop. This right here is in my shop. I just thought this was fun, and I wanted to just get it and put it in my shop. And then here's some Westinghouse little flash cubes. I mean, when's the last time you saw those, right? I just thought it would be fun to put in my shop. And let's see, I got one more. Did I get any more pictures? I think I showed you pictures last week or in the last couple of weeks, so I've got a few more. It's hard to go through the pictures because there's a bunch of pictures at this place in one basket. And then they're different prices, and so you have to go through. First of all, you have to find some you like, and then look at this little one. Isn't it cute? I love the little ones. But then you have to find some you like for the price you like, right? So it takes a little bit of time for me to go through the pictures because I don't want to, you know, just pay $1 each. So I find the ones that I like that are less than $1. But these are all for me to craft with. Oh, look at this little one here. Isn't that cute? It's so, look how, see in my hand, how tiny it is. I don't know what that's from, but it's an old picture. I don't know if it's from maybe like, I can picture that in a yearbook or something. So maybe this lady was a teacher and this was, you know, cut from a strip from yearbook. You know how they used to give you all different sizes of pictures. And grabbing a tissue. Wow, I can't believe I took an allergy pill. I'm still having a hard time. Okay, so yeah, all of these, they're all black and white in this particular basket. Now I think they have another basket with color pictures, but I like the black and white ones for my journals and to craft with. So those, any more pictures? Here's a couple little envelopes. I don't think there's anything to go with these. Just if I find little envelopes, I pick them up like that. Like, because I just love little envelopes. A few more. There's a button card. Any more button cards? Only got one this time. Oh, here's another picture. Doesn't that look like a yearbook picture? I mean, you know what it is? A class picture. That's exactly what that is. A little class picture from black and white. A button card. Isn't that a pretty one? Let's see which way is up. Well, the little hole goes on top, I guess. See, it has some stains on there, but I think it's so pretty with this blue behind the buttons. So that. Here's just a little tally card, one single one, but has this pretty little picture up here. What is this? Oh, I found some game cards. Little address book. Let me see what's in here. This, oh, I thought these were cool because it's old made, and the box looks like it had been around for a while, so I thought maybe these were pretty cute, and they are pretty cute to play with in my journals. So it's pretty funny actually. So yeah, I just wanted to, like, I found these as I was trying to get to the register, and I was like, old made cards are so cute. I have to get them. So here's a little address book. Isn't it adorable? Yep. And it, here's a cute little, can you see? I don't want, I don't want you to, I should have taken that sticker off because it's really not letting me. Let me take it off because I want you to be able to see this whole thing without that dumb sticker right in the middle. And my thumb doesn't help any. Okay, there we go. Now you can see the whole thing. I don't have to cover up the sticker because, you know, that puts a little, like a blemish on there. Oh, isn't it cute? It's so small too. It's so tiny. I love it. This is some lace, like crochet lace. It's just natural colored. But let me see if I can get it open. Here we go. Yeah, that is really pretty. Isn't that pretty? See all the little intricacies in there? That is pretty. Is there? Let me see how much is on here. Oh, there's quite a bit on here. Let me see. I hate to tear it apart, but I wanted to show you how much is on here. There we go. See? Quite a bit on there. So that's cool. And yeah, that was worth it. Okay, and then some yellow. Oh, I had found some pink and lavender like this, and then I went back and found some yellow. So isn't that pretty? A little like fabric ribbon with lace on either side. Yeah, that is cool. I like that. Awesome. I forgot that was in there. And this is some real delicate kind of lace, I guess. Let me see. I'm looking for the end of they wrapped it in masking tape here. So if I can get it off, I can show you. Yeah, I just thought it's, I didn't even, you know, I didn't do this, I didn't take it apart in the store or anything. I just thought that it looked so delicate that I hadn't seen anything like that. It's this small and delicate before. I wanted to try using this in some of my crafts. And maybe if I have enough of these things, I'll share them. But you can see I don't have very much, but I could share a little bit, a couple yards or something. Not of this. I think that's all there is of this, a couple yards. But maybe this yellow. Maybe put a couple if I can. I think there's probably more than a couple yards there. But look how small and tiny and delicate this is. This must have been for like baby clothes or something, because I can picture that on baby clothes. So very delicate, small lace. So I don't know what I'll do with that, but so small and pretty. I had to get that. So at this place they have some scrap barrels in the back that are for, you know, customers. So I try to go back there every time I go there. It's hard to, you know, there's so many things to look at. It's hard to get back there, but I did go back there and find this little piece of kind of a scrap. But what I want to do, I think, is cut these little pearls off. So it's like a little pearl trim that I can use. It is kind of like on a wire, so it stays. See how it stays where you put it? But I want to cut that off and see if I can use that. I might first cut this in half, you know, and leave the paper. Oh, I wonder if I can take the wire out. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, because then that's what I really wanted, is the pearl, like pearl ribbon, like a pearl ribbon, but not with the wire. I wanted to be able to put it in my tassels, and I just saw the wire sticking out here on the ends. So apparently this is kind of long, so I'm not going to do it right now. But apparently I can take this wire out, and this will be more, you know, loose, and I can use it in my tassels. That's what I really got it for. So cool. That'll be fun to play with and experiment with, and we can see how that turns out. I found a little bag of chain there, silver chain, which I have some bronze chain, which I picked up at Michael's through my friend. Gave me a gift card for my birthday, I think it was, or no, that was for Christmas, I think. And I've used a little bit of it, but what I did use it on was some chain, some bronze chain, and I thought, I've been thinking I needed some silver, so I found this, and it looked like it had decent sized links that I could get something in there and use that for some, you know, little bead dangles or whatever, things like that. So yeah, I needed some silver chain, and now I have some. And let's see, what is this? Well, I'm not sure. I don't remember. It must be something I liked. Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. Oh, it's that's right. Now I remember. This is little like wallpaper samples, I believe. It doesn't say anything about wallpaper on here, but it's on this little, see, a little screw thing here, and you can flip through, and you have these little perfect little wallpaper samples that you can make tags out of. Wouldn't that be fun? Or journal cards. I mean, aren't they perfect? The perfect size. So they're like 3x5, something like that. So that was a fun little find. This I was going to put in my shop because I have some boxes. I think the listing is still active, where I have some boxes that are from what are they called? From labels, Denison labels, and I have some Denison labels if that is still active, and I have sold some. So this reminded me of that, and this is such a cute little box of staples. It looks like all or most of the staples are still in there, and it's there's probably no date on here, but it's just a little old box, and I know people collect things like this and like things like this, and I like them myself, but I'm not going to collect them. So let me just show you the box real quick. Of course I have to put a sticker right. Oh goodness, why did I do that? They put a sticker right in the middle of the box, and I don't know if it was already, let me see, did it take some paper off? Sorry, I'm off camera right now. I just want to see what's going on here. I don't know if it took that paper off or not. I wish I wouldn't have put that there. doesn't really look like it's on the tape, but so it might have been like that already, but you can see the wear here. It's like got the perfect distressing on it, except for that it's a little more worn than I would like. But I still think it's a cute little box, and I might, this side, the back side is perfect. I mean, as far as vintage looking, it's like nice and kind of worn and grungy looking, but not too grungy, you know. So anyway, long story short, or long story long, it's going in my shop by the time you see this video. So yeah, I found a couple. I think I need to end this video here. Is my time up? Oh yeah, it is. So I'll save these for next time. These 3 things here. Well, I'll show you real quick. Plastic paper clips. You know, they don't make those anymore. So I got those, and these are just some paper clips to use in my journals. They're little like round swirlies. Let me hold it close so you can see, and then I'll let you go. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Happy crafting and happy thrifting.